Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacqueline. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacqueline at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Wild at Heart show, real, authentic, uncut, a show for men, by men, about men on USA Global TV and radio. Welcome. My name is Roland. I'm the creator and host of the show, the moderator. I welcome you wherever you're joining us, whatever TV station, social media, or radio platform. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is a show, as I said, for men, by men, about men. And every Wednesday, same time, same station, we discuss topics that are interesting for men, because we strongly believe that men need men to talk and also need a masculine energy when they chat with other men. And actually, this idea started a while ago. I started men's groups in the US and other countries, English-speaking German ones. And then the owner, the CEO and founder of this amazing TV station came to me and said, "Hey, Roland, this is amazing work. Wouldn't you love to have this show on?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" So we started actually in May. We launched the first show. So if you missed one of the shows and you're interested in different topics, men's topics, please go on the website, bonfiretalks.com. There you will see all episodes. They're all recorded now. I guess it's already 15 episodes from the last months. But anyway, today we are live again and we have an amazing topic. And as always, I'm not alone, of course. I have an amazing guys, panelists that join me on the show from different countries with different backgrounds. And today we are discussing when a man looks in the mirror, he sees ... So an interesting topic we have for you guys. Okay, so let's get the panelists on board. So I will start with my dear friend from Germany, Christian. Welcome, Christian, on the Wild at Heart show.
Hey, Roland, nice to see you again. And I'm really looking forward for this topic because there are a lot of things I can say when the sentence starts with when a man looks in the mirror, he sees.
Yeah, I love the title because it reminds me of one of my favorite songs by Percy Sledge, "When a Man Loves a Woman." But tonight we are talking about when a man looks in the mirror. Okay, exactly. Thank you for joining us. Where are you joining us? You're in Germany right now?
Oh, yes, I'm in Germany right now in a little city called Straubing, which is, I think they have 30,000 people here living. It's pretty close to the I think it's the Czech border. Yes. Yeah, that's where I am right now. And I'm recently I'm in a hotel room right now.
Okay. So good to have you here. So let's welcome our next panelist, hazem.baraka from Egypt.
Yes, Baraka means blessing, and I send my blessing to you guys. Hi, Roland.
Hi, Hazem.
Guys.
Hi, Hazem.
Very happy to be here again.
Are you in Egypt or on a business trip somewhere else?
No. I'm in Egypt right now, Cairo.
In Cairo. Okay. Yeah. Welcome, Hazem.
Thank you.
So who else is here tonight? Do we have Mounir already backstage? Then welcome my dear friend Mounir, also from Egypt. Are you joining us from Egypt or are you on a trip?
I'm in Egypt, Cairo, and sitting in the office now. We're working late today, so we just finished some of the business stuff, and here I am.
So thank you, Maria. I highly appreciate it. I know you both guys in Egypt, you're working really hard and you're very successful in what you're doing. So I highly appreciate that you're joining us. Okay, so actually tonight we're a small crew because the other guys are off for different reasons. Nevertheless, let's start our conversation so everyone has more time to talk. Oh, I just wanted to say when a man loves a woman. No, when a man looks into the mirror, what does he see? like I think it's just an amazing topic, and I know that Christian is very curious what the other guy said, but I'm very curious what was Christian saying. Christian, when you look in a mirror, what do you see?
Well, it depends on how my day went or how my night went. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I go to the bathroom and I look into the mirror and I see all these, I don't know how you call it, these lines here.
It's
They tell me
wrinkles. There's wrinkles.
the wrinkle. No, that's a hard word. I don't like it. I call it somehow different. It's my yeah. Sometimes I see those here, which means I'm laughing a lot. So, but recently, really recently, I got up in the morning and I stopped for a second, and then I got closer because I had this special mirror who makes everything look bigger. They're especially for shaving, and the first time ever I watched my eyes. I watched this the iris. I don't know if it's the English word the same, like a magnifying mirror. Thank you. I really took, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, and I just watched this iris, and it amazed me because it looks absolutely beautiful, and I never paid attention to that. So this is the last thing I had to become 48 years to see and to really recognize that my eyes are amazing, and I love my eyes now. So that's the last thing I really well, it's like well, it's like something new to me. I never watched my eyes like that.
It's interesting because I know that you work very successful as a coach, and you never had a deep look at yourself in the mirror.
Not that special. I really looked all these little fine lines and how the colors change inside the iris. And it was like I was like falling in love with my eyes, and I really love that.
Cool, thank you so much.
Welcome.
But what else do you see when you look in the mirror except your iris? What else do you see?
Well, sometimes I see a man who has made some recent. Well, I've been through some years, and I see those scars on my body, which I have from some surgery. I got 2 new hips. I had a motorcycle accident. I broke my left leg, and stuff like that. And when I look inside the mirror, those memories, they come back, and it's like timelining backwards through my life, and remembering me of all the experiences I made. And this is beautiful. And yeah, this is what I see. And of course I see a man, and I see I'm I don't know how you call it. I'm heavily tattooed. So my chest is tattooed, my back is tattooed, my arm is tattooed. So, and with all those tattoos, as before, those are marks on myself. They can't be erased. So all the memories of my past, they come back, and it's a good thing to look inside the mirror for me.
That's really good. You know what? I have a very good friend. I call him brother. We call him brother. And he always tells me when he goes in the bathroom, he always has the hot water on full. So there's a lot of steam because he doesn't want to see himself in the mirror. And said, what are you doing? Interesting. I love that. Hey, guys, Mounir or Hazem, whoever wants to join in, what do you see when you look in the mirror? Hazem.
Actually, I see my smile. I don't know why, and I see this is a sign of happiness and bliss. How happy I am, and I thanks for sure God for all what we have in our life, family and friends and all this good stuff. Also, as Christian said, the small marks. Long time ago, we were just younger and no marks. Now marks means that we have been through war. We have been through hard things. We went through as good things as hard things as well. I think reminds me how I've been a warrior before. That's good. I don't look to the mirror for a long time, just only to do my hair because it needs lots of gel and cream in order to grab it in a ponytail. But we can say stories when we look to the mirror. Yeah, let's check Munir first and then come with some stories.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Munir.
Mohamed, my friend.
Well, I don't know. This is really different when you are talking about it this way. To be honest, I did not have this kind of time with the mirror and seeing all these kind of things that has been in the past and so on. It's, I mean, maybe I don't take it this deep. So for me. I always think of few things that I need to do with my body, with my face, and so on. Maybe you get a little bit fatter, so you need to work out a little bit. Maybe sometimes I think I need to work out in a different way. Maybe this week I need to reduce the amount of food that I'm having, so that it's going into a different, way, so that at least I am not putting more weight to myself. So it's all about the physical things. I didn't see before the years or the time or adding this kind of things that has been through. No, I just think more about, how am I going to be staying physically fit and nourished, rather than just the time and the marks of the years.
Thank you. Thanks, Maria. Well, what I'm thinking about when I look in the mirror, sometimes, the funny thing is, before I start about myself is when I observe myself or men standing in front of mirror in the chamber wherever we are, and when I observe women, it's totally different. And I also see it with my girlfriends and my wives. So I always was together with girls who had a perfect body, perfectly shaped, and they turn around, hear this, and then turn around this. It doesn't matter how skinny they are. They always find something that is not perfect for themselves. And when I watch a man, doesn't matter what belly he has, he stands in front of the mirror, doesn't see his shape from the side, and says, "Yes, could be." That's the difference between a man and a woman in front of a mirror. I guess women are more critical to themselves than men, and I guess it's the same for me. I don't know how it is you for guy. Are you critical when are you criticizing yourself when you look in the mirror, or says, "Hey, cool, baby, this like it is. Take it, love it, I love it," or change it, or leave it? What do you think when you look in the mirror? Are you criticizing yourself?
I am always criticizing myself, and that's part. That's why I need to distract myself from this kind of criticism. So it's I do have this, what they call the critical father mind, that is always saying that there is something better that can be done and achieved and so on. So this is always the way. So in the morning, with this kind of thoughts that will be always criticizing the body, the shape, the things that I need to do. I started to have this kind of exercise to distract from that, opening up some YouTube things like Lewis Hay or something that is a little bit of a positive attitude, thinking about the positive things that happens, whatever we have, and to embrace the body, embrace this magnificent vehicle, the container that contains us, the spirit, the soul, and the body, and so on. And of course, it really changed the way I'm thinking about my body, the way I'm thinking about this kind of container, if I'm like Louis here was saying it, and it helped a lot not to be over criticizing and putting much more of dimension of you need to do something about it and so on. So it's much better now with having this kind of exercise in the morning. But as you said, Roland, I was always criticizing what I see in the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I jump in?
Yes, please, Hazem.
Yeah, not only seeing ourselves in the mirror in the bathroom or at your house, but actually the mirror is very important in the gym. A long time ago, when you go to the gym and playing free weights, I love it when you like hold the free weights and then you see your biceps and triceps and your shoulders, how it's pumping. This little time in the gym, when you look to the mirror, or even when you're on a treadmill or something, you're seeing your shape is moving in the right direction. This is good. I like this as well. Yeah.
That's a good. Me too. I love it also to train in front of a mirror. Actually, of course, because I love my body shape, but also to do the movements correctly. So it's one way.
Exactly.
I don't want to add, Christian, are you criticizing yourself when you look in the mirror?
I have just something came to my mind when Hazem was talking. I don't know if you guys know the movie Fight Club.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah.
And there's a scene where Tyler Durden is his character name. He says something like, workout is masturbation. And that sentence, I think there's some truth in that, because not many guys in the gym are doing it for the quality of or for the function of a body. They do it just for the looks.
For the shape, yeah.
And this is like polishing your ego while going to the gym. I see other guys, they do it for function, for health. So this is quite cool. And the other guys, I think there are some scientific research about that going to the gym and working out and building up muscles for look reasons is like the eating disorders on the female side. So this is the opposite thing for it. And to close the loop, this is something that can happen when you before the mirror and you compare yourself to the pictures you see everywhere on the papers, on TV, on the advertising stuff. If you always compare yourself with those models, those Photoshop models and stuff like that, and in my opinion, there's no difference between females doing that and males doing that. We're just reacting different. Females are starting to eat less or work out more and stuff like that, and boys are trying to work out more, and then they start taking supplements, unhealthy supplements, stuff like that. So the way I'm approaching the mirror is a loving way, because this body provides me with so much fun and abilities that I can live with those, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5, 15 kilos more. I had been on 85 kilos. Right now I'm on 74. So it changes. This is how my body shows how my emotional state is. If I'm in a longer state of it's not depression, but in a bad mood state, so I tend to gain weight. because I try to build a shell around me. If I'm doing good, if I'm in good mood, I tend to lose weight. So if I look in the mirror, I don't criticize. I check how am I, and this is a biological feedback for me I can get.
Good approach. I like that. I like the question. Well, I was reflecting myself during you guys have been speaking too, and I said, okay, when I look in the mirror, do I criticize myself? Yes or no? And the point was, I don't remember that I criticized myself when I look in the mirror about my shape. Was my body always in the perfect shape? Not at all. But I don't criticize in the mirror. What I do when I do criticize my shape, because sometimes I was gaining weight. I didn't work out like I should. I was not eating properly. I had these times too. But I criticize myself when I saw photographs. So when my girlfriend or my previous wife made a photograph of myself and I was sitting in a chair, or I don't know, maybe on the beach or something, I said, oh gosh, I'm really that fat. Oh my gosh. So I know it's interesting. Never in the mirror. Maybe it's because the mirror I use in the bathroom doesn't show me the whole body. But when I see photographs of myself, I said, oh gosh, Roland, stop right now, back to the gym and keep going. And of course, changing nutrition. But when I look in the mirror, because that's the topic of this show, is when I look in the mirror, of course I criticize myself. Sometimes, most of the time I said, yes, come on, baby, it's going to be a good day. But sometimes I look in the mirror in the morning and I said, what the hell happened last night? I have no memories. I need ice. I have to get away the shadows. And what the hell happened? I can't work. So that's why I criticized myself about behaving last night. I said, oh, why didn't you stop earlier and went to bed earlier? That's what I criticized, but not about the shape. It's interesting. I was thinking about it. Never in the mirror, but maybe it's because the size of a mirror I use. But I always criticize myself when I see photographs that has been done. And photographs that you don't realize, you don't pose, belly in, keep the brief, belly in. No. This natural photographs where your girlfriend or whoever makes a picture of your photo of you, and you don't realize it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the mirror a reflection of your mood, or it actually makes your mood?
I guess it's a combination. It's a reflection of my mood, because when I had a heavy night at the bar or wherever, my mood is really down. I'm really pissed off at myself that I didn't have the discipline, stop earlier, didn't go home. Why did I really spend so much time and alcohol in the bar? I'm really pissed off at myself. I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it happens. And then I'm really pissed off with myself. And of course, I look terrible in the morning. I said, my gosh, what the hell is going on? And then I have other days where I'm really have a good mindset. I wake in the morning. I'm very grateful for the morning, for the sunlight when the sun goes up. And then I see this little boy, this little, how you call it, this little choker, smiling, this little choker, this little boy. And I said, yes, baby. I'm still okay, because I'm getting older. I'm actually 2 days ago, 58. I was celebrating 58 2 days ago, so I'm getting older. So 2 more years, I have this 6 in front. But sometimes really look in the mirror and I see this little Roland, this cool boy, this little choker, always doing some jokes, and well, not every day, but sometimes I see this in the mirror, and it really makes me happy. It puts me a smile on my face, and then I think, okay, doesn't matter. Thanks, hazem. Doesn't matter how old, next birthday, whatever it is. There's still this little Roland who has fun, who makes joke, and also who falls in love. This was interesting. By the way, it's another topic, but one of my sons asked me when he was in love, how about you, Daddy? You're getting older. How is it to fall in love when you're getting older? I said, hey, there's no difference. It's still sparkling. There's still butterflies in my stomach. It's the same. But I want to say is that sometimes really I see this little boy in the mirror. I'm smiling. I love it. And there are other days, and to be honest, the bad days, especially when I mean, not the hard nights, not the hard nights, but sometimes the bad days, when when I have my dark sides, I have to face my shadows. When I don't feel good, I have this time too. I'm very open, so I don't know if it's a depression, but it feels like a depression. I never went for a doctor for that, but when I really get hard out of the bed, when I don't want to get started in the day, to be honest, I don't look in the mirror at all. I don't look in the mirror at all. But it's interesting when when you see this little boy in the past. Has any one of you the same experience when he smiles in a mirror in his 40s or 50s and say, "Hey, this little moment, this little Hassan, this Christian, he is still there." Do you realize this?
Well, in fact, yes, and this is I don't know how to get it, but I think this is a part when you really feel that you're present. And if you get yourself into this present moment and you see inside and so on, and you realize you did not get this older, you're still having this white-hearted person inside of you, and so on. And this is rare moment. What I realize now when we are having this kind of discussion now is that when I'm always awaking, and that this is something, the hardest time in the day for me is in early morning when you wake up. It's always those bad thoughts and the demons just come inside my head and says everything that is negative. And I think it's always about being present. If I'm not present at that point of time, I don't see what you're seeing, guys. So it's always I'm away. I'm just thinking of things related to the business or what happened yesterday or what happened tomorrow, and my anxieties and fear and so on. And this what really makes me do not really see what is happening in what's inside in the morning. So and I realized this now by listening to you guys. So thank you.
Okay. One question I have to you guys too, but before Christian, because you wanted to add something on that.
Oh well, this little guy inside of me you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
This is always there, like in business context or at home in private. I love this guy because he makes me smile and laugh, and he's got some funny ideas, and I'm happy to have this this fire still burning inside of me, and this little sun inside of me that makes me smile. And I really I'm so glad that even with all the things I've been through, this little boy is still there, and he's still smiling, and he's curious about the world. He wants to try things out, and he's curious about people. And I'm so glad that this boy is still alive, and I can see him very often.
Thank you, Christian. How about you, Hazem?
I don't know. The smile, yes, the smile. It reminds me, for example, if I've ever been naughty before, and actually, as Christian said before, it plays a little bit with the ego. Yes, I'm good. I see myself in a good position or whatever in this area. So we have to be aware of it's very tricky. The mirror is very tricky as well. It comes both ways. It's positive and negative. I don't know if you can get rid of mirrors one day. Living in a cave, so.
Thank you, Hazem. Hey, gentlemen, all in. When we play poker, all in, cards on the table. Do you catch yourself sometimes, consciously or unconsciously, that you look more often in the mirror? Like, I don't know, when you walk in the street and there's a shopping window, that you look at yourself, or when you drive in a car in the rear mirror. Do you look more often than just in the morning when you wake up and brush your teeth or whatever? Or, to be honest, are you looking in the mirror and say, "Oh, cool, I'm in shape or not"? But I do this. I sometimes I do it. I really do this. And actually, I didn't do it consciously. My girlfriend told me, hey, you look very often in the mirror. How about you guys? Cards on the table.
Well, for me now, I don't do this. I think it's more before if I'm going through a training session, so I need to look in good shape. So this is something, or a meeting. This is when I really have to look at my outfit, the way I dress, and so on, the way the perfume. This is when I really do it, but not really looking at if I'm going to the shopping mall or the mirrors and so on. No, and I think it's all because I'm not in the present moment. So I'm not in the here and now. If I'm in a shopping mall, I'm always thinking about how much am I going to be spending, or my wife spending, and this brings me a lot of anxieties. So it's not. I would rather look at my credit cards and see if I do have enough. That's for me.
I can relate to this. Christian, how about you? Are you consciously or unconsciously looking more often in the mirror without any purpose? You're not preparing for a business meeting or for a date, just during the day? Christian? Do you hear me, guys, or is my network weak?
La, I can hear you. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Hazem, jump in. Do you?
Yeah. Of course, it's an attraction, a mirror. But I definitely know that we are still less than women taking care of themselves and looking to the mirror every now and then. Of course, we're like 10% out, or maybe 5% compared to women. But yes, it happens. Going to a mall and there's a mirror. Yes, you have to. It's something that attracts you and grabs you. I told you you have to take care of this, because when you love yourself too much and you want to see yourself in the mirror in every place, at home or at a gym or in a mall, or this is I don't think this is good for your inner peace and inner health. You have to balance a little bit. Something like this, yeah.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
So when I got the feedback from a girlfriend, I got more awareness about it, and I really catch myself saying, "Oh, you look in the mirror again. You look in the mirror. You're checking again. You're checking again." I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, I see a mirror and I'll look in it. I don't know. I do it. You know what? When I bought my motorhome, actually it's a truck, and a truck where you have this sun protection in front of it, or you put it down in the window, and a normal car has it on the other side, so you can look on yourself, so the girls can fix themselves, and the more luxury cars have it on both sides, but a truck doesn't at all. And I was open the first time I was like, oh, no mirror, no mirror. I cannot look at myself. Hey, Christian, we have your back. How about you? Are you looking consciously?
Yeah,
or
I've been kicked out somehow.
Yeah. Christian, are you consciously or unconsciously looking more often into the mirror, at yourself during the day without any purpose? You're not going to a business meeting or a date. Just you see a mirror and you just look at it. You're checking yourself.
Oh well, usually I check it before I go out. Like when I'm leaving, right in front of the door, there's the big mirror. I'm checking that, but then usually no.
No, not at all. Or you're not aware of it. I guess your network is weak again. I guess your network is weak again. Okay, guys, everyone here. So my other question is, when you look in the mirror, and we're all getting older, we're getting loose hair or gray hair. When you look at yourself getting older and you see yourself getting older and your shape, do you think about that life is not it's not endless, that there is a day where you're going to check out, where we die? Do you come this to your mind when you look at yourself getting older? Is this an issue for you, or something that you think about it when you see yourself?
Actually, for me, I don't think this way, and I don't train myself to think about negative things, especially in the mirror, because when you think about something, it happens. I like to think about good things. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are to happen.
I mean, gentlemen, it's a fact. We're getting older. Yeah, I guess more half of our time is over. I mean, Christian is the youngest here in this round, but actually, 50% of our life is done. Yeah, we did it. So it's getting closer to the end. You never think about when you look in the mirror and said, "Oh, I'm getting older, getting gray hair. It's coming close." You never have this in your mind. I do sometimes. I do. I'm absolutely not scared about dying. I have no problem on that. But when I look in the mirror and I see my gray hair, my gray beard, and the wrinkles, and especially when you look at my hands, when you're getting older, and I said, "Okay, Roland, enjoy your day. Make the best out of it, because every day is less and less time is left." You never had these issues when you look in the mirror? Mounir, how about you?
I mean, no. I mean, although that I do have this kind of negative thoughts about a lot of things, but this kind of thoughts, not yet.
Okay.
I don't feel it yet, and in fact, if when I'm asked the question about if I ask you now, just spontaneously, how old are you? How do you think you are? In terms of the age, and I'm thinking about 35 or something. So I'm not yet into this kind of I'm getting older and it's I don't have enough time or something like that. Not yet, if I may say so.
Okay. Another question I have for you guys is, until Krishna is coming back, is in general, when you look in the mirror, you say it's okay, or I want to change something, or I want to change, or I have to change something, or say it is like it is. It's okay. It is. It's okay for me. It's okay for myself. When we talk about self-love, it's okay for myself, how I look like, what I see, or like my dear brother in Oregon, I put the steam hot so I don't see myself. What do you?
I think the mirror is important. You see things in it, not only physically, but what's inside you. It's as we said before. It's a reflection of your mood and a reflection of your inner feelings. Yes, it's a checkpoint. That's why we use it. We have to. That's why it's in the car, in order to see what's happening outside. Otherwise, you're gonna bump in. Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
I don't really think of that. I mean, it's like I said, it's always been distraction. So especially in the morning, but not. I'm distracted from the thoughts about if I am really looking at things, I am happy with it like it is, or I need to change something, and so on. In the beginning, I was always thinking of the bad thoughts about getting fatter a little bit and so on, and then but it was not like a lot of time and a lot of concentration. However, it's when you think about it, and it was I was inspired by Louis Hay talking about this beautiful machine that God has created for us in order to be contained, and it is carrying our soul, and that's and our inner selves, our true self, in this container for a few years in our life, and then it will continue to have a different shape because we will leave this kind of container in a while, and then we will continue having a different kind of life. So this kind of container now, it's as you said, we need to give it the appreciation that we have it. First of all, it's still functioning, and it is containing us in a good way, and we need to treat it in a good way. If there is something that you need to work it out, you need to work it out. But at the end of the day, it's a blessing that this kind of machine, with all what's inside, from heart beating, from the sugar letting, from the blood carrying oxygen, from the breathe in, breathe out, all this kind of blessings and wonderful harmonized device that we are in, or a container that we're in, it's a blessing. So if you think about it this way, and I do started to be seeing it and thanking God that it's a blessing that I woke up this morning, and we need to do it this way. I think it's going to be a lot difference. And from there, by the way, a lot of negative energy goes away. We die from within, Roland. We die. We think about we get from stress, from the way we're thinking about it. The mindset of what we have is going to be always affecting from us from inside. So just doing a little bit of a positive thinking will definitely boost the way we are and the way we are dealing with our minds and our bodies.
Absolutely, Monia. And what I also found out, when your mindset is okay, when your mind is okay, when you are happy, or when you woke up in the morning, you're grateful, you're looking forward to start the day. I think we look much better when we look in the mirror as when we start with our demons. Yeah, we look totally different. It changes our state, it changes our philosophy, our mimic. We are smiling. We look much better. But on the other hand, guys, the good news is for the relationship, how we look like is not really important. I mean, of course, we get attracted when somebody looks good, but when we get in a relationship, that what I learned is, it doesn't matter how good you look when you're an asshole or a boring guy. It doesn't matter how good you look. You're out of the game. So the shape is not everything. But it's good that we take care. I guess especially men should take care too. I mean, there's a huge change going on. Actually, I guess it was our last episode when we talked about body care, taking care about ourselves. It's important, yes, but for a relationship, other things are important. More other things are important than how we look. But it's good that we take care. Absolutely. So for our audience, when you like our show, when you like our conversation, and by the way, Christian, he dropped out because where he is in this small village in Germany, the network is bad. So he apologizes, by the way. So, gentlemen, or even ladies, when you're listening to us, when you want to know what men see when they look in the mirror, you heard it. Go on our website, bonfiredocs.com. There you find all the contact details of all the panelists who are on the show tonight, but also the other shows who couldn't join us today. But you also find the recordings of all other previous shows. And if you have a topic that you want us to discuss on one of the future shows, please let us know. We are more than happy to consider what your topic is, what your interest is, because this is a show for men, by men, about men's topic. Okay, guys? So if you have any topic you want to have discussed, let us know. And if you're female, watching us, observing us, or listening to us, and you are interested in what men think or what men do on a specific topic, let us know. We're going to consider this. We always, after the show, backstage, we always discuss the next topic for the next show. So let us know. You're more than welcome with your thoughts, with your ideas, with your topics that you are interested in. Okay, so we're coming to the end. Time is running. We're coming to the end. So I want to thank, first of all, Christian, who dropped out. Thanks that you tried your best to join us, even with the bad network. I thank you, my dear friend Mounir, and also Hazem. Thank you
very much.
Was fun, and thanks for your openness, guys. It was interesting to hear what other guys see when they look in the mirror. And yeah, thank you so much. See you next Wednesday, same time, same procedure. and we will come out with a new topic, an interesting topic. And as I mentioned before, if you want to join in the discussion and you have a topic, go on our website. There's a contact form, and let us know what you want to hear from us. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Bye.